sorry for the glare. Welcome back to Scraptember. It is a series by the Scrappy Sisters and Laura Alberts, who set a prompt for each day of September. Today's prompt is stickers, and I chose to use my happy birthday stickers. So I have 3 photos from my daughter's birthday. I was in Florida. I did not get to celebrate with her. My husband made her breakfast burrito as well. She ended up, I think she ended up with dinner as well, but this is her birthday cheesecake. It's blueberry. So I am going to use this sketch by Lisa Sikorsky. It is sketch number 50. It is sketch number 50. And I will have Scrap a Sketch by Lisa Sikorsky. I'll have her linked below. The neat thing about this sketch is it's good for a whole bunch of scraps. So I grabbed out Paper Studio by Hobby Lobby. It's called Birthday. It's foil. And I have all these scraps from things I've been using. So I figure I'm gonna do these into strips, get them behind your, not positive I'm gonna use this, but this was one of the most kind of solid backgrounds, believe it or not, in the collection, in the paper pad. And then I also have some various different stickers, including this, and I believe this is by Simple Stories. So I will use that. So I have a whole bunch of stickers to use. So let's get scrapping. I love it when I have a chance to use scraps. I did not dig into any of the full-size sheets of paper other than the one that I used for my background. I did grab out these presents, scraps of the presents, as well as kind of a polka dot sheet and one that has words on it. Oh, and the striped ones as well. So it gave me 2 kind of with white backgrounds, one with the black background, and then the striped ones. And then I ended up, so I cut them all different lengths because it kind of, or widths, because it kind of looks like that in the sketch. I think I did like 3/4 of an inch, an inch, an inch and a quarter, and maybe an inch and a half. I did not use as many strips as what Lisa did in her sketch, which is totally fine, right? Take the inspiration from the sketch and run with it. And I'm happy with the way it turns out, and that's the biggest thing, right? So again, I am just trimming these down. Look, you can even see I took a tab punch to that one once, and it's still going to work because they're not going to be 12 by 12. I mean 12 inches long strips. So I am just going to cut up all the strips that I think I need, and I end up having like maybe 3 left over, but they were scraps anyway, so it's all good. So as I am cutting all these strips, make sure that you guys check out below. It's the playlist for Scrap a Sketch. I say this every time, but you're going to see fabulous people that are very talented, and I promise you will learn something reviewing those videos, looking at them, enjoying them. There is a video down there for everybody. Find someone new that you haven't subscribed to before and check out their work and subscribe to them. Here are my, those my photos. I'm kind of like trying to eye everything up. I am going to trim them, start to trim them shorter. And I cut them, the first 2 on the top are singles, and then I start to gather them up, and I'm just following the sketch. So I like that. It's hard for me to be random. That way I don't have to put much thought into it as well. I just follow the sketch and line them up and make sure it looks good and go from there. I will back these photos. Oh, one thing I wanted to call attention to. I try out different photo developing places. If I only need like one print, I have a Canon selfie that I will use. Oftentimes I'm making like a handful of prints, and I do go to Walgreens, which is convenient for me. That is the glossy picture you see of my daughter on top there. The burrito, that is not glossy because Walgreens just by me, just in the store will do glossy only. Walmart by me, which I will run to sometimes as well, does matte, which I prefer. The photo of the burrito was a place I sent out to. I wasn't super impressed with that because it was expensive and the quality wasn't any better. My next place I'm going to try out, I haven't tried Shutterfly for years, and someone did say they like Shutterfly. So my next time I have a bunch of photos to get developed, I'm going to try out Shutterfly. Um, I wasn't in this, and probably 10 years ago that I ordered from them, but just wasn't super impressed with their quality. So I'm going to give them another shot. We'll see if they've improved. Stay tuned. Actually, tell me where you like to get your photos developed. That would be a good one for today. I haven't had the best luck. We had a local grocery store, Woodman's. They would do a phenomenal job, and it was probably about 10 years ago that they stopped developing photos. It still makes me sad that they don't develop photos. All right, back to the layout. Here you see me. I've been piecing a lot of them together. So even before they get stuck down to the layout, I will do the clusters. Is it a cluster if it's 3 strips of paper together? But I'll start putting these together to layer them up so that I can kind of get an idea of where they're going. And then once I get them glued together and layer them, I will start adhering everything to the page once I know that they're all gonna, fit and look right and all that kind of stuff. I'm still like making this one shorter and making this one shorter again and all those kind of things. Some of them are offset, some of them aren't. And the rest of this video really is me sticking all of these layers down to the paper. But what a good way to use scraps. Just think of all the ways or all the different themes that you could use. I'm thinking of them right now. I've got a couple that I'm down to the last little bits, but I could put together a bunch of strips like this to finish, to stash bust and to use the rest of my, the paper I have in a collection. So maybe you'll see more of this sketch in my videos. I also want to thank the Scrappy Sisters as well as Dawn Alberts because this is not a small task to take on to organize Scraptember every year. There is a Scraptember Facebook group. They're not often active like all year long, but especially during this month of September. You can go on. You don't have to have a YouTube video to share your layouts from the prompts. There's a lot of inspiration there on the Facebook group as well. Here I am getting all of these strips finally laid down, and then I will work on my photos. So I trimmed them down, not the burrito, but the other two, and I actually am going to lay this, the cheesecake down sideways. I don't think it matters which way you put a cheesecake, right? Because it fits better. And then I'm going to back these each with this red paper. And it's just I know the red, it's kind of a pinky red. It matches the collection. It matches the paper I've already used. So I'm just going to use this scrap to back those 3 photos. Right off the bat, I've forgotten that the top photo is not 3x4. So I have to trim down the mat a little bit, but that's okay. It's super easy. And then you can see on the sketch that she has them kind of offset. They're not lined up at all. So that's what I'm going to do with my photos as well. After I get this mat trimmed, I will glue the photos to their mats. And now that I'm almost done with the video, did I even tell you what the prompt was? I'll have to go back to the beginning and see. The prompt is stickers for today. So I might have told you at the beginning. So I have the Echo Park, I'm sorry, I always get those mixed up. Simple Stories foam stickers. So I have the title as well as a couple other things. And then I also have some bright little stickers. You can see them in the right corner that have like presents and balloons and cupcakes on it. And those I'm going to use to embellish each of the photos as well. So here's my foam sticker title. And I don't know, that might not count for the sticker part, but that's okay. I've got more stickers. So Happy Day is my title. And then I'm going to get down a couple of these other ones that really could be used as titles as well. So this one says toss some confetti in the air, and the other one says way to go. And then after that, I get out these, and I've had these for a while. Not sure where I got them, honestly. And I'm going to take the ones that have similar colors. So like this collection doesn't have any purple in it, and some of these stickers have purple, so I steered clear of those. But other than that, the pink might not match perfectly, but I got pretty close. So I want to say thank you again to all my subscribers. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Please consider subscribing if you haven't. I'm getting to where I can finish up this video. Thank you for sticking with me until the end. Have a fabulous day, and I'll see you again soon.